Coming today, this is the next phase of the Heartbeat Bill campaign. Many of you remember the teddy bears and roses. We're not doing teddy bears and roses any longer. We are now communicating our message very clearly and directly, and we're doing that in a number of ways. By the way, my name is Janet Porter. Most of you know me as the Heartbeat Girl, president of Faith to Action, and we're grateful that you're here. The postcards that you see, there have been already several thousand that have been delivered to the Senate. This is just another 1,000 that's going to be delivered. It's asking them to take what we call the RINO test. It's very clear whether they either stand by the Republican platform, which is, most of you know, is pro-life. It says that the Republican Party platform says we support. Let me just back it up a little bit here. We assert the inherent dignity and sanctity of all human life, and affirm the unborn child has a fundamental individual right to life which cannot be infringed. We support a human life amendment to the Constitution. We endorse legislation. That's the part I'm hoping the Senate will listen to. We endorse, as the Republican Party platform, legislation to make clear that the 14th Amendment's protections apply to unborn children. So either they adhere to the Republican Party platform, or they are Republican in name only. That's the reason why you see the RINO here. So here's the choice that we're asking them to take. On the postcards and also in the ads, it says either choice number A, I stand by the Republican platform and call for the protection of unborn children with an immediate floor vote of the Heartbeat Bill, House Bill 125. Roe versus Wade must be challenged and overturned, and there is no better time than now. That's the choice we are urging them to make. The choice by inaction, the choice that they are making by delay is this. I am Republican in name only, and I'm content with merely regulating abortion. When you hear and when you read the letters from the Senate that say, we've passed all of these bills, and isn't it great? Well, we certainly applaud that. But regulating abortion is woefully inadequate. It says I will continue to stall and make excuses rather than call for a vote to protect unborn children with the Heartbeat Bill, House Bill 125. I accept and conform to Roe versus Wade and have no desire to challenge it. That is the question that is being posed to the Ohio State Senate, and that's the message we hope that they make the right choice. We are urging them to choose life, to adhere to the Republican Party platform, to remember their campaign promises, and do what is right for the beating hearts of babies. 26,000 of them this Heartbeat Bill would save, and that's what we are encouraging them to do. And we are also taking out ads in the district. This is one that ran for Senator Hughes, very similar. You've seen it. Senator Hughes, Republican of RINO, ask him to take the RINO test and urge him to choose life. You've seen this. This has been in newspapers now, more than 20 newspapers in the local districts. There's one that'll come out tomorrow. And this one is for Senator Faber. Senators Faber and Niehaus have the power to end most Ohio abortions, but so far have not. The senators must choose. Which side are they on? Either they agree with the 500 pro-life leaders or with Planned Parenthood, the ACLU, and NARAL. That's the choice. I think there's one guy from Right to Life, but the 500 leaders are throughout the state and throughout the nation. There is not a bill in the history of the state of Ohio, I've been involved a long time, and I am not aware of any bill that's ever been introduced in these chambers that has more support than the Heartbeat Bill. And what it says in here, and this is a message I hope he gets, and I hope that his districts take this to him and remind him, as his constituents, that Senator Faber is President Pro Tem with the influence to bring the Heartbeat Bill to the floor. It's not enough for senators to say they support the bill. Now they must act. There's a reason why my ministry is called Faith to Action, because actions are what you believe. Everything else is political rhetoric. It's just talk. And so that's the message we are sending to the senators in the districts today. By the way, this week we are doing these ads, and most of them will be getting the RINO ad like you see here. Senator Oschlager will get this in the Canton repository tomorrow, as will Senators, let's see, Eklund, Faber, Hughes, Senator Jones, and I mentioned Senator Oschlager. Senator Schaefer will also be receiving an ad in his district. They have run already throughout the state. We are also doing mailings. These mailings are encouraging people to call their elected officials. And I think sometimes we lose sight of the fact of who it is that's the boss. The ones that can issue pink postcards are the same people that can issue pink slips. And I think that's something to keep in mind. Those who are in elected office work for those of us who cast a vote to elect them. And those campaign promises, those are something we in the pro-life movement take to heart. And we have also sent mailings not only to that have already been mailed out. In fact, I talked to Bobby Raddick of Concerned Women for America. She just got her postcard for Senator Coley yesterday. Senators Eklund, Faber, Hughes, Jones, Lehner, Niehaus, Oschlager, and Widener have been mailed to thousands of the Republican voters in their district. Then this week, we are sending to Senators Bacon, Beagle, LaRose, Manning, Aboff, Patton, and Schaefer. And we're just getting started. I'm going to tell you more about what's to come. Should the Senate fail the RINO test, this is merely a warm-up of what's to come. But I want to introduce a couple of people who want to say a few words to you. A good friend of mine from Team Focus has come. He's gotten up early to help us out with the balloon. Rocky Alt is a guy who was here at the rally. He has been a longtime supporter of life. He works for, I'll let you tell what you do, working with teens. And we want to give you an opportunity to come and say a few words. Rocky?